Good morning, and welcome to your morning cereal.
Okay, good morning and welcome to Friday. We did it again. Feels like we've come so far. Another week, a new season, and arguably the best one. That has Halloween, it's got Thanksgiving. We're going to start getting ready for Christmas. What a great season. So much to look forward to. Well, looking at just today, however, today is Save the Koala Day, reminding us that even the sleepiest looking creatures need protecting. And speaking of sleepy creatures, and much more importantly, to me at least, over the weekend on the 28th, it's National Sons Day. It's a time to bask in the testosterone of boys becoming men. And I have two sons of my own that I love more than life, and I am so proud of both of you boys individually. I love you guys so much. All right, well, a voice from the past that was a bit boy crazy probably in the late 70s was Olivia Newton-John, who said, quote, "Healing takes courage, and we all have courage, even if we have to dig a little to find it," end quote. Now, this is a nice reminder from Olivia, that resilience isn't about being unbreakable, it's about being willing to heal and move forward. Okay, today's news, facts, and birthdays are for September 26th. We're going to start back in 1687 when, on this date, the Acropolis in Athens was attacked by the Venetian army in an attempt to eject the Turks, and they damaged the Parthenon. And if you're watching this on YouTube, that's me this summer at the Parthenon confirming that the Parthenon is still damaged. All right, moving up to 1957, on this date, the play, The West Side Story, it opened up on Broadway. And one of America's favorite families, not the Kardashians, I'm talking about the Brady Bunch. The TV show premiered on this date in 1969. All right, well, we are just gonna stick to that horribly great television because on this date in 1982, the first episode of Knight Rider aired, introducing the world to Michael Knight. And the coolest car in the world at the time, right? With a little bit of that sarcasm that I really appreciated, the car was Kit. Well, happy birthday to you if today is your birthday. You share a birthday with tennis legend Serena Williams. She's 43. Also 43, singer and actress Christina Milian. And actress from the Terminator movies, Linda Hamilton. She's 69 today. And singer, actress, icon, the late Olivia Newton-John. She would have been 77 today, born in 1948. Well, the number one song on this date back in 1989 was Girl, I'm Gonna Miss You by Milli Vanilli. Say what you want about their awesome dance moves. These guys, or somebody, had some great songs. Girl, I'm Gonna Miss You became their second US number one before the lip sync scandal unraveled everything. This bittersweet ballad still stands as a snapshot of pop before its biggest controversy. Well, from pop illusions to personal clarity, let's unpack Chapter 1 in Mel Robbins' Let Them Theory. Now, in Chapter 1, Robbins unpacks what she calls the Let Them Theory in a little bit more detail. It's a simple, but what she's going to say, a radical shift. Stop controlling others. She writes, quote, "When people show you who they are, let them," end quote, which I thought was interesting. It's very similar to what my wife and I say. When people show you who they are, believe them. But back to Mel. The theory reframes countless everyday stresses. Friends cancel plans, well, let them. Your partner doesn't want to join your activity, well, let them. Your coworker chooses differently, well, let them. Now, by practicing these two words, you reclaim emotional energy. Otherwise, that's wasted on resentment or overanalysis. Robbins explains that much anxiety comes from expecting others to behave the way we want them to behave. When they don't, we start spiraling. Letting them just strips away that struggle. It's not passivity, it's clarity. You can still set boundaries. If you're late, I'll start without you. But you don't tie your worth to others' behaviors. Now, she argues that this shift, it builds resilience and independence. Instead of becoming reactive, you become steady. I remember in the last book, they said you become proactive, but this one, you become steady. You stop micromanaging outcomes and you start focusing on what you can do. This also fosters healthier relationships when you, quote, let them, because you allow others the dignity of choice, even if it's not your choice. Now, Robbins underscores that this practice is deceptively powerful. Two small words that can quiet overthinking, can reduce conflict, and it builds peace. Okay, here is your Friday takeaway. Freedom comes when you stop forcing scripts on others and you choose peace over control. 2 words, let them. They can transform your energy and your relationships. So today, hug your sons if they'll let you and tell them you love them 6 or 7 times. Protect your own energy and let others be who they are. Thanks for finishing the week with us here at Morning Serial. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday. And as always, have a fantastic day. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Morning Serial podcast on the One Life Live It channel. You can find more episodes and videos by visiting our YouTube channel and the website at Sean Inglis and at SeanInglis.com, where you can also follow our other podcasts, the Mr. and Mrs. Inglis podcast and the Life Happens podcast. In these other podcasts, we'll dive deeper into everyday issues, self-improvement and well-being, business and finance, and we welcome special guests too. So join us. It'll be a good time, I promise. Thanks again for listening. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.